Hello everyone, welcome back to FPL Star. Today I gonna discuss about FPL Final news and analysis for Game Week 8. So before starting, if you are new in this channel, please subscribe this channel for FPL content throughout the season. Now let's start. Now I will start my today's video with Arsenal news, and the first news is for Saka. Arteta on press conference on Saka said that it's not a serious injury. He has done a few things in last 2 days. We have a training session this afternoon. He did some beats yesterday, so let's see if he can make it on time. And my prediction here is that Saka will not make it on time, and I think he will not play in game week 8. Arteta on Havertz, on the other hand, said that he had a few issues and we have been dealing with that. If he trains well today, he's got a good chance to be fit and available. And I think in game week 8, Havertz will start because Arsenal didn't send Havertz to international duty so that he can be fit. So in game week 8, I think Havertz will start for Arsenal in absence of Saka. On the other hand, Martinelli back from international duty late, but I still think that Martinelli will start in game week 8 because he got his test in game week 7. As now Odegaard is injured, so I think Trossard will start for Arsenal this game week. Now I will move my attention to the Liverpool, and Liverpool goalkeeper Alisson injured for few weeks, so he will not start in game week 8. Liverpool backup left back Simicas has some discomfort. This means Robertson place is now totally secured for game week 8. And as they will play against Chelsea, it's a high voltage match, so I expect Luis Diaz and Jotas to start for Liverpool in the left wing or and center forward position. And now I'll move on to Tottenham, and Tottenham manager Postecoglou said on press conference that Son is ready to go. So I think in game week 8 he will start for Tottenham. On the other hand, Manu manager Ten Hag on Mazraoui said that he has returned on the training pitch and is available for tomorrow, and this means that Mazraoui is fit for game week 8. Now I will talk about Manchester City, and Manchester City number 10 Kevin De Bruyne is ruled out for game week 8. So this means for game week 8 Foden position looks to be secured, and I think he will play in the number 10 position, and this season he's playing in the center position, so I expect him to do the same in game week 8. Now I will move on to the defense for Manchester City, and Guardiola said that Ake may travel, but to start is not ready, and also Akanji is not totally fit, and Akanji need to be assessed after international duties. So this means that Rico Lewis and Vardiol has got good chance to start for game week 8, and I think Rico Lewis will start in the midfield and Vardiol in the left back position, or Rico Lewis can start in the right back position, and Walker maybe the center back for Manchester City. So my prediction for game week 8 is that Rico Lewis and Bardell both will start. And now I'll move on to the Newcastle, and Isak has trained this week and may return from injuries. This means I think Newcastle are struggling in absence of Isak, so I think he will straightly back in the starting lineup for Newcastle. And in last game week, Smith Rowe also rotated because it's Manchester City match, but this game week I think he will start against Aston Villa home match. Now I will talk about few other news, and Gibbs White is suspended for game week 8, so he will not play in game week 8. Sales on the other hand has been spotted in training, so I expect Nottingham goalkeepers to start in game week 8. Konsa and Mikolenko is available for game week 8, so both these players will start in their respective team. And Frank on Uisa said that Uisa is training on the grass with the team, which is positive. I need to find out if he is ready for Saturday or if it too soon. This means that Wisa is close to returning, but I don't expect him to start for Brentford right now. So he might be a sub appearance, say 20 or 30 minutes. Then in next game week 9, I think he will start for Brentford. Now I will move on to the dilemma section for game week 8, and the first question is for Saka owners. What is your strategy on Saka for game week 8? And 67% engaged FPL manager gonna start Saka in game week 8, 13% gonna sell Saka, and 3% only bench Saka. And if you look at my thought, I have got Saka in my team, and I most probably sell Saka for Foden or Palmer or Johnson. I'm still not decided on this matter. So it's a decision I will make in the deadline. Question number two is for the Alexander Arnold owner. Due to Alisson's injury, does your plan regarding Alexander Arnold change? And what is your plan for Alexander Arnold in Game Week 8 versus Chelsea home match? And 72% engaged FPL manager are gonna start Alexander Arnold and 28% gonna sell Alexander Arnold because they want to move on to the midfield option like Palmer or Saka both in their team. So that's why I think most probably they are selling Alexander Arnold. And if you look at my thought here, I'm gonna start Alexander Arnold, and I have no intention to bench him or selling him in Game Week 8. Question number three: who is the best Tottenham Spurs midfielder or forward to buy in Game Week 8? And 27% engaged FPL manager thinking that Madison is the best option. 46% the majority are going for Son, and 18% are going with Johnson, and 9% for Solanke. And if you look at my ranking, I still think that Solanke is the best option for Tottenham as he's the focal point for Tottenham attack. The second one is Johnson because he's cheap, just 6.6 million, and I think he has got same ceiling like Son, and that's why I put Son in the third because he's too expensive for Tottenham. And in the rank four position is Madison. I'm not totally convinced about Madison for Game Week 8, and that's why he's in the rank four. The fourth question is for my team, and I asked Engaged FPL manager who will be the one you're gonna bench in Game Week 8 because this game week I have got benching dilemma. I have to bench one of the three player, and 50% Engaged FPL manager suggesting me that I should bench Smith through 33%, suggesting that I should bench Milenkovic, and 17% for Alexander Arnold. And my thought here at present is that I put Smith Rowe in my bench right now, but it might change before deadline because this matter I still not decided. Now move on to the captaincy dilemma, and who will be your captain in game week 8? 69% engaged FPL manager are going for Haaland as their captain, and my preference also the same. 14% are going for Salah and Saka both, and 3% only going for Palmer. So this game week I think Haaland is the out and out option, so you should go for him as a captaincy choice. Now I will talk about the best attacking team for game week 1 to game week 7, and Arsenal has got the best data. Their expected goal score from game 1 to 7 is 17.2, and they are the best attack. Then Tottenham this season are playing well in attacking sense, and they have got 16.8 expected goal score ratio. Liverpool on the other hand got 16.6, and Chelsea this season improved a lot in their attack, and they have got 15.3 expected goal score from game week 1 to game week 7. Manchester City started this season slowly. They have got 14.4 expected goal score from game week 1 to game week 7. And now I will discuss about the bottom 5. And Leicester, Ipswich Wolves are not a very good attacking team. Their data shows that they have got 6.9, 6.9, and 7.4 expected goal score from game week 1 to game week 7. This means one game week in one match, and that's not a good thing for your team. And I think you should avoid their forward or midfield option. Everton, on the other hand, got 8.1 expected goal score ratio. So this means Calvert-Lewin is not a very good option right now. So you might go for Calvert-Lewin in game week 8, but I don't think it's a good option because if you look at Everton, they are not very good attacking team, and Crystal Palace this season dropping their attacking ability, and that's why they are there. Their expected goal score ratio from game week 1 to game week 7 is 9.3, which is not good for Crystal Palace. So if you have Eze or Mateta, I think you should go sell them. Now move on to the expected goal conceded from game week 1 to 7. And Liverpool is the best defense right now, and this data also shows that they have got 5.7 expected goal conceded ratio from game week 1 to 7. Fulham is surprisingly there. Their defensive data is also looking good. 7.4 expected goal conceded from game week 1 to game week 7 is quite good. Tottenham also improving their defensive stat. They have got 7.9 expected goal conceded ratio from game week 1 to 7. Aston Villa surprisingly there. I am not expecting Aston Villa here because Aston Villa defense in previous season was leaky, but this season they improved their defensive set there, and they have got 8.7 expected goal concentration, which is quite good. And Arsenal, as usual, playing very good defensive football, but in last few matches they are conceding goal, and this data also shows that they are the top five defense I think right now in EPL. And now I will move on to the top bottom five team in expected goal concentration. And I think if your midfield or forward option are playing against them, you should play them and might captain them. And Ipswich has got the worst defense right now. They have got 18.4 expected goal concede from game week 1 to 7. Leicester promoted team are not also good in defensive point of view. Southampton also leaking goal right now. They have got 16.5 expected goal concede from game week 1 to 7. Wolves this season defensively vulnerable. They have got 15.3 expected goal concede from game week 1 to 7. Everton are leaky in the back, and they have got 14.8 expected goal concede ratio from game week 1 to 7. Now I will move on to the FPL Gameweek 8 top 10 transfer. In buy category, I think Mbemo is an essential player because he's the main man playing very well and scoring goal for Brentford. In rank 2 position is McNeil. Everton fixer are looking good, but they are not a very good attacking team. And this season, McNeil playing as a number 10 playing very well, and that's why I put him in the good category. And if you look at the rank 3, it's Solanke. I think he's a good buy for Gameweek 8 because Tottenham are playing very attacking football and Solanke is the focal point, so I expect him to return. And in last three match, he scored 2 goals and also provided 1 assist. In rank 4 position is Johnson. He's a cheap option for Tottenham attack, and he's playing well. He's starting in the right wing, drifting in the middle, and playing well, scoring goals. So you can go for him. I put him in the rank 4. Palmer in is on the rank 5 position. I am not totally confident about Palmer in game week 5, and that's why I put him in the good category. But if you look at his expected goal ratio is 1.21, he should be an essential player. But in game week 8, he will play against Liverpool, so I expect Liverpool to do well defensively, but still Palmer can return, so he might be a good buy for game week 8 because his price will increase. In rank 6 position is Wood, as now Gibbs White has got suspended, so I think it will affect Wood return in game week 8, and that's why I think he might be a good buy for game week 8, but not an essential option. And rank 7 position is Dilap. I'm not really confident about Ipswich attack, and that's why I put Dilap in the optional category. He is cheap, you can go for him. In rank 8 position is Konate. He's cheap option for Liverpool defense, but in next two match, I don't think Liverpool will maintain clean sheet against Chelsea and Arsenal. And in rank 9 position, I think you should ignore buying Saka because he has got some concern for game week 8. Whether he will start or not, I don't know. And in game week 9, 10, he has got tricky fixer. In rank 10 position is Justin. A lot of FPL manager going for Justin because he's scoring 2 or 3 goal in last few matches. But I don't think you should go for him because he's a Leicester defender and Leicester defense are leaky. If you look at the expected goal ratio for Justin is 0.13, this means he's not attacking as expected. So I don't think he's a good option for game week 8. Now move on to the sell category, and the first player you should sell from your team is Allison because he's injured for a few weeks, so that's why he's in essential sale. And in rank 2 position is Joe Pedro. He's also injured for a long time, so he's an essential sale for game week 8. And in rank 3 position it's Onana. I think you need to sell Onana because he's playing as a defensive midfielder role for Aston Villa, and he will not score many goals in this season, so he's an essential sale for game week 8. In rank 4 position is Isak. He has got some concern in game week 8. He might start for Newcastle or make a sub appearance. If he make a sub appearance, it's not a very good thing for your team, and that's why I put him in the sell category, and he's a good sell for game week 8. In rank 5 position is Jackson. Chelsea's fixture run is looking tricky for game week 8, and also Jackson has some rotation risk because of Nokunku. So I think in long run Jackson minute will reduce, and that's why you need to sell Jackson, and he's a good sell because of his competition in his place and also the fixer run for Chelsea. In rank 6 position is Luis Diaz. I expect him to start against Chelsea and played well in game week 8, and that's why I put in optional category because you can sell him because in long time he might be rotated. In 7th position is Mazraoui from Manchester United. He's fit, but I'm not totally confident about Manchester United defense, and that's why you can sell Mazraoui. In rank 8 position, it's Harvard. He has got some concern in game week 8 whether he will start for Arsenal or not. My prediction, I previously said that he might start for Arsenal, and but still I'm not totally confident about Harvard because after game week 8 he has got tricky fixer, so you can sell Harvard right now and go for Solanke or other forward option. In rank 9 position, it's Salah. In game week 8, I think he will start and he will might return because he can be explosive, but you can obviously sell him going for Haaland because Haaland is a very good captaincy shout for game week 8. So that's why I put Salah in the optional sell category. In rank 10 position, it's Smith Rowe. I don't think you need to sell Smith Rowe because in game week 8, he has got Aston Villa home match. He can obviously return in this match, and in game week 9, 10, or 11, he has got very good fixer. So that's why I think you should ignore this kind of selling. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like this video, and if you are new in this channel, please subscribe this channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Good luck for your team.